Archangel Michael says, a wave of energy surrounds you tonight, and within it lies a truth that has been hidden in shadows. A surprise once planned to bring light, happiness, and celebration is being carefully altered by someone whose motives are not pure. What was meant for your upliftment is being reshaped into something heavy, something filled with unseen traps. You must pay close attention now, because not every smile in your circle is genuine. Not every hand stretched toward you carries blessing. The path of your joy has been marked by interference, and the one responsible believes they are clever enough to twist it without being caught. Archangel Michael says, the surprise was designed with sincerity at its root, but along the way it has been intercepted by one who envies your presence. They see your upcoming joy as a threat to their own standing, and so they bend the gift, the plan, the moment into a weapon of confusion. The shadow in their heart fuels their moves, but your awareness will weaken their grip. The suspense rises, because you may already sense something is not as it should be. That uneasy feeling is not your imagination. It is the divine warning pressing into your spirit, telling you that a joyous moment is in danger of being tainted by deception. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This individual watches closely, studying your reactions, trying to mold the moment of surprise into one of control. They do not want you to feel free, they want you to feel trapped by their hidden involvement. Yet, they underestimate the shield of light that already covers you. Every step they take in twisting the surprise will echo back to them. For what was born of joy cannot be permanently changed by envy. The hidden motives will surface, and their attempt to distort what is yours will crumble. Archangel Michael says, your heart is innocent, and innocence always draws blessings. The very surprise meant for you carries a vibration of truth that cannot be silenced. No matter how they attempt to paint it with their colors, the original design of heaven will pierce through. But you must stay awake, for silence can sometimes allow darkness to grow. Trust the gentle nudges you receive in your spirit. If you feel hesitation, pause. If you sense weight where there should be freedom, step back. The truth is being revealed in layers. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The one with hidden motives cloaks themselves in kindness. They want to be seen as helpful, supportive, and essential. Yet beneath the mask, their true intention is to weaken you just when you should be rejoicing. The divine realm has already exposed their whispers. What they thought could remain concealed is now an open book in the spirit. Your protectors see their plans and are dismantling them piece by piece. Archangel Michael says, there will come a moment when their hidden face is revealed. It will happen when they least expect it. In that moment, their power over the surprise will dissolve, and the joy meant for you will be restored in its pure form. Still, until that unveiling, you must carry yourself with caution. Watch the patterns. Listen beyond the words. Feel the vibration behind the smile. For in these subtle signals, you will know the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Their envy did not begin with this surprise, it has followed you for longer than you realize. They see light in you that they cannot replicate, and this drives their motives. The surprise became their latest opportunity to interfere, but their roots stretch deeper. Your destiny frightens them because it stands taller than their shadows. Each time you rise, they feel smaller, and instead of finding peace in their own journey, they seek to bend yours. That is why this moment carries so much weight, it is more than a simple act, it is a reflection of their ongoing desire to limit you. Archangel Michael says, you are protected. Even when their motives press against you, they cannot override what heaven has written. Their interference is temporary, their grip fragile. Your spirit will stand taller than their schemes. The suspense continues to build, for the unveiling is near. Soon the twisted motives will unravel, and the surprise will burst forth in its original design. What was meant for joy will return to joy. What was meant for light will remain in light. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the atmosphere around you is charged with unseen tension. Something that should have lifted your spirit, a surprise crafted with care, has been touched by hands that carry envy. The hidden motives of this person are weaving themselves like threads into the very fabric of what was supposed to bless you. They are moving quietly, smiling outwardly, but deep inside, they aim to weaken the effect of this moment. They think you will not notice the difference, but your spirit is already stirring with awareness. The divine realm is alerting you to see the shadows that try to cover what was meant to shine. You are walking into days where clarity will sharpen. You will begin to see where the energy changes and where joy feels disrupted. That is where their presence lingers, turning something beautiful into a tool for manipulation. Archangel Michael says, heaven will not let this continue unchecked. The surprise will not be stolen from you. The one who thinks they are twisting your blessing is instead writing their own exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The surprise carries energy too strong to be broken. It was designed with goodness, wrapped with destiny, and no interference can rewrite what heaven has confirmed. Even if they manage to bend small pieces, the larger truth will still unfold. Their hidden motives will betray them in their own actions. What they try to disguise will slip through their words and movements. You will catch glimpses of their real intent, and that will give you power to stand firm. Archangel Michael says, watch the timing. Watch how sudden delays, strange behavior, or unusual reactions rise around this surprise. Those are not coincidences, they are cracks in the mask revealing who they truly are. Do not allow their energy to feed your fear. Instead, let it awaken your strength. For every twisted attempt they make, heaven strengthens your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The suspense deepens, because their motives are tied not just to this event, but to their jealousy of your entire path. They want to control, to feel superior, to take away the joy that they themselves cannot create. But envy is a weak root, and it always decays in time. This surprise is a mirror, showing you the nature of those around you. You will see clearly who celebrates your joy with sincerity and who pretends only to cover their envy. This revelation will not harm you, it will free you. Archangel Michael says, you are being lifted above the plans of those who hide in shadows. The light that surrounds you burns too brightly for their motives to endure. Soon, you will walk into the moment that was meant for you, untouched and pure. Even now, as they plot, heaven is rearranging the pieces. Every dark twist is being unwound, and every false layer is falling away. The joy that belongs to you is already secured. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Their hidden motives are like chains they put on themselves. They think they are binding you, but in truth, they are binding their own future. For every plot against joy, a door of loss will open to them. They believe control gives them power, yet control built on deception never lasts. It collapses in the moment it is revealed. That collapse is near, and it will be sudden. Archangel Michael says, there is a shift happening in your atmosphere. The more they try to twist the surprise, the more energy is released to strengthen your destiny. It is the divine reversal. What was meant to harm becomes the stepping stone that lifts you higher. Hold on to that strength. Stand firm. The exposure is coming like lightning, sudden and undeniable, and their motives will no longer remain hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The silence around you is not ordinary, it carries weight. It carries the unspoken moves of someone who has stepped into a plan that was never theirs. The surprise that was designed to bring your happiness is now in hands that bend with envy. Their whispers hide in corners, their actions dressed in kindness, but the intention is poisoned. They do not want to see you shine, not because you wronged them, but because your light exposes their shadows. They cannot stand the purity of joy that surrounds you. Archangel Michael says, they move as though hidden, but nothing is truly hidden from the divine. Their motives are written clearly before heaven. What they tried to twist will only be revealed as a trap of their own making. The suspense builds like a storm on the horizon. You feel it in your chest, that unsettled pull telling you something is shifting. That is your warning, the signal of heaven pulling back the curtain. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The surprise is still alive, still glowing with its original purpose. No matter how many times they try to shape it into something else, the root of goodness cannot be erased. What was planted in light cannot fully be turned into darkness. They wanted to create confusion, to steal your moment, but every attempt they make only weaves their downfall tighter. The more they twist, the weaker their foundation becomes. They do not know it yet, but they are digging their own pit. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already dispatched protection around you. The surprise that belongs to you carries a seal. That seal cannot be broken by envy, by deceit, or by hidden motives. Look carefully now, for the faces around you will reveal themselves. The true ones will glow in sincerity. The false ones will tremble as truth approaches. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They are smiling, but the smile is hollow. They clap for you, but the sound is empty. Their heart is filled not with joy for you, but with bitterness that they cannot stand your rise. The twisting of the surprise is just a symptom of something larger. Their soul has long carried envy, and this moment is simply the stage where it shows itself. You were meant to see this, to recognize who truly stands with you. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the exposure. It will hurt for a moment, but then it will free you. You will no longer waste your trust on false supporters. What is yours will return to you untouched. The surprise will still carry power, because its energy comes from heaven, not from human hands. It cannot be permanently spoiled. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The suspense deepens, because even now they believe they are unseen. They believe their plot is clever, that their mask is too strong to crack. Yet heaven is already writing the script of their collapse. Every move they make becomes a breadcrumb trail that leads straight to their own exposure. Every word they speak, every glance they give will betray them. The truth is dripping slowly, but soon it will pour out like rain. Archangel Michael says, the time is coming where nothing will remain hidden. Their motives will stand naked before all. And the surprise that was twisted will unfold back into light. Stand in patience, for this process is deliberate. Heaven is making sure their mask falls at the exact moment when it can no longer be denied. You will see it, and you will know. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They thought they could control the narrative, but they cannot control destiny. They thought they could silence your joy, but they cannot silence heaven's plan. They thought they could twist the surprise, but the twist has already begun to undo itself. Your awareness grows stronger by the day. Each new sign opens your eyes wider. Soon you will see everything in full clarity, and once you see, you will never again doubt the truth of who they are. Archangel Michael says, your shield is unbreakable. The surprise meant to bring joy will still bring joy, but with greater power, because now it carries the lesson of revelation. What was twisted becomes a tool for your wisdom. The suspense is not to frighten you, but to prepare you. Heaven reveals layer by layer, so that you step carefully into victory. The surprise will open, and their mask will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The air feels charged like a room just before a curtain lifts. You sense a presence working behind you, shaping what should have been pure celebration. The glow of your moment is being dimmed by a hand that does not wish you well. They adjust details and timelines, and they pretend it is for your benefit. They speak softly, but their intentions press like stone against your chest. The surprise that was meant to lift you is the very stage they chose to display control. You walk carefully through this hour, measuring words and energy. You feel the texture of truth under each exchange. What was hidden yesterday begins to pulse in the open today. This is not the end of your joy, it is the cleansing of your circle. The unveiled motives will release weight from your shoulders. The moment will be yours again, brighter than before. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They wanted power, not happiness for you. They wanted applause, not your peace. They wanted to stand at the center of your blessing and claim credit as if destiny were theirs to hold. Their plan takes your softness for weakness, but your spirit is steel. Your heart has been trained by silence and endurance. You have stood through storms bigger than this. The twisting they attempt is a thread that will snap in their own fingers. They pull harder, and the fabric reveals their touch. Evidence gathers in quiet places and waits for the exact moment to speak. You will not be trapped by this design. You will not be defined by their envy. Your path is older than their schemes and wider than their reach. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Guard your breath and move with intention. Listen to your body when it says to pause. Trust your hands when they resist what does not feel right. There is a soft voice rising from within, guiding each step. It is steady and exact, naming the doors to enter and the people to avoid. You will not miss a single instruction. Notice who volunteers to manage your joy. Notice who insists on handling the final piece. Notice who grows nervous when you ask for space. Their nerves shake because their narrative is fragile. Their mask breaks under the heat of presence. The light inside you increases until everything is clear. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the seal over your life cannot be edited by hidden hands. What belongs to you is returning in full measure and with new purity. The interference becomes the testimony of protection fulfilled. The timeline shifts in your favor. The delays will prove strategic rather than tragic. The detours will reveal faces you needed to see. They plan to insert themselves into your celebration. They plan to bend the spotlight and stand beneath it. They plan to harvest praise meant for the one who truly loves you. Their plans fall like paper in rain. Their script dissolves on contact with truth. Their authority shrinks to nothing in the presence of light. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You are learning to move like water around stones. You are learning to hold joy without letting parasites feed on it. You are learning to protect your peace without becoming hard. The surprise still breathes. It remembers the love that conceived it. It remembers the sincerity that shaped it. Do not accept false adjustments that drain you. Do not sign away ownership of your moment. Do not let guilt become the leash they use to pull you. You are not difficult for asking for clarity. You are not ungrateful for protecting your heart. You are not selfish for guarding what heaven entrusted to you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Their hidden motive is a mirror they avoid. Each day it follows them, and each day it grows heavier. This weight is not yours to carry. You hold your posture now. Shoulders relaxed, spirit awake, eyes forward. Your calm is a blade that cuts through performance. Names will reveal themselves in patterns. The same hand keeps appearing near the same frayed edges. The same voice keeps rewriting the same part of the plan. You will not chase explanations. You will not beg for honesty. You will simply stand where truth stands and let masks drop by gravity. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There is a circle of tenderness forming around you. It is made of people who celebrate you without needing anything back. You can feel the difference when you step inside it. In that circle, your lungs open. In that circle, laughter sounds like a promise fulfilled. In that circle, time slows enough to notice real joy. What was once tangled begins to unclench. You reclaim what bears your name. You reset the boundary that keeps poison out. The celebration will proceed, but with new rules. The celebration will sing, but with clean voices. The celebration will land, but on ground that is safe. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, your discernment is not suspicion, it is wisdom trained by love. Your softness is not permission for others to harm you. Your kindness is not a contract that binds you to tolerate betrayal. You will speak few words, and those words will be final. You will change one detail, and the entire structure will shift. You will choose a different hour, and hidden actors will lose their cues. They wanted a scene they could direct. They wanted you to perform inside their frame. They wanted to win the meaning of your moment. But you are not a scene to be directed. You are not a prop to be placed. You are the origin of this joy, and it will return to you intact. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The night will not swallow you. The morning will not delay. The hour will arrive exactly as promised. When it does, you will feel a cooling in the air. You will feel the pressure lift from your chest. You will feel the sweet relief of something made right at last. They will try one more arrangement. They will try one more message sent with feigned warmth. They will try one more urgent request that drains your peace. You will not yield. You will not tremble. You will not negotiate with what steals from your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your path is not crowded anymore. Space opens the moment you honor your first truth. Peace arrives the moment you stop carrying what is not yours. The surprise expands like light in water. It touches every corner of your life with quiet blessing. It makes rooms you once avoided feel safe again. Courage tastes simple in your mouth now. Words return to you clean and measured. No rage, no pleading, just clear alignment with what is right. You thank the lesson without inviting the wound to stay. You bless the day without letting the deceiver rewrite it. You choose joy without apology. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The person with hidden motives is already standing on their own evidence. Their posture gives them away. Their timing repeats the same pattern you now recognize. You will not expose them with cruelty. You will not expose them with performance. You will simply hold the door open to truth and let truth do the work. Their energy will drain in your presence. Their urgency will slow to silence. Their story will contradict itself and fold. You do not gloat at their fall. You do not drink from the cup of revenge. You simply walk on with clean hands and a steady heart. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Archangel Michael says, restoration is not a rumor, it is a scheduled reality. What was twisted will return so straight it humbles even your fear. What was delayed will arrive with interest added to your peace. You reclaim the narrative of your moment. You reclaim the soft laughter you missed. You reclaim the clear sky you prayed to feel again. Let the celebration rise now. Let it rise without counterfeit hands directing it. Let it rise under the banner of truth you chose. Your joy is not a secret anymore. Your joy is not negotiable anymore. Your joy is not late anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Today you move lighter. The room responds to your clarity. The people meant for you step closer without taking too much space. A small gift becomes a doorway to larger favor. A short message becomes a bridge to long healing. A quiet smile becomes thunder in the spirit. You savor the details that once felt unsafe. You pour your gratitude like gentle rain on the ground of this day. You let goodness be ordinary again. Nothing is missing. Nothing is crooked. Nothing is confused. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You will keep the lessons simple. Protect your joy early. Guard your peace often. Trust your first sense and your second witness. Keep your circle small and your heart open. Remove anyone who confuses control with care. Your life does not require complicated ceremonies to be true. Your life does not need constant defense to be strong. Your life does not depend on approval to be complete. You are always enough for this day. You are always ready for this moment. You are always the right one for this blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The one who twisted your joy will remember this hour. Not because you punished them, but because truth refused to cooperate with their plan. That refusal became their wake-up call. If they choose change, they may find a softer road. If they choose more deception, they will repeat the same loss. Either way, you are free from their grip. Your boundaries are love shaped into lines. Your silence is peace shaped into strength. Your clarity is destiny shaped into language. Keep walking in the light that found you. Keep honoring the voice that guided you. Keep blessing the day that returned to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The celebration concludes, but the peace continues. It follows you into quiet rooms and resting hours. It carries you through ordinary tasks with ease. You notice the absence of noise in your mind. You notice the softness of your body at rest. You notice the stillness that no longer feels foreign. Tomorrow will bring new brightness. Tomorrow will bring work that satisfies the soul. Tomorrow will bring faces that reflect genuine care. You will meet tomorrow with both feet under you. You will meet tomorrow with both hands open. You will meet tomorrow with both eyes clear. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, this chapter closes with honor. The ink is dry beneath your signature of courage. The page turns without tearing. Your story is not a collection of wounds. Your story is a garden of returns. Your story is a map of doors that opened when you chose truth. May your steps remain measured by peace. May your voice remain loyal to clarity. May your heart remain faithful to light. The surprise is now exactly what it was meant to be. The hidden motive is now powerless and distant. The day is fully yours again. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You breathe and the room breathes with you. You smile and the future smiles back. You rest and destiny stands guard. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to chase. You have nothing to fear. Your yes is clean and your no is clean. Your path is steady and your vision is sure. Your spirit is quiet and your joy is deep. This peace is not fragile. This peace is not rare. This peace is home. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Now you bless the ones who truly stood for you. You bless the hands that worked without stealing your light. You bless the hearts that celebrated without needing the center. You hold each of them with grateful memory. You hold each moment with careful joy. You hold yourself with the gentleness you once reserved for others. You remember how far you came in silence. You honor how strong you became in truth. You protect how soft you remain in love. This is the real victory. This is the real arrival. This is the real you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The horizon clears and becomes simple. The path ahead is not complicated. The next right step is visible and kind. You know what to accept and what to refuse. You know what to build and what to release. You know where to stay and when to leave. Your hands can finally create again. Your heart can finally laugh again. Your eyes can finally dream again. Carry this freedom with reverence. Carry this wisdom with ease. Carry this joy with both hands, and do not let it go. Type A